Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chana. This is Jar of Fireflies, and here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today I'll be taking you along for a week in my life. Okay, so today is Sunday, so it is the beginning of our week, and we've got a pretty fun week planned. To start off with, we're headed out to go camping today. So I'll talk more about that later as we get out there and do the actual camping thing. So other than that, short school week and just, I don't know, normal life stuff. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully it'll be interesting, but I am gonna take you guys along. So we're about to go head out to the car. I have been packing up this morning and getting everything loaded up in the car so that we're ready to go. The kids are all awake and dressed and totally, breakfast, whatever, they're ready to go. And yeah, I'm excited. But I am feeling pretty awful this morning. Morning sickness is a jerk. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So yeah, I think the fresh air the next couple of days is gonna do me a lot of good in that department. So pretty stoked about that too. Okay, the kids are amped up, ready to go. I don't know if you can hear them kind of shouting in the other room, but yeah, we're gonna go and get in the car and head out, and probably see you guys at the campground. Okay, so we have made it up here to the campground. We were hanging out with my family there for a little bit because they are also up here camping, which is super fun. And then all of our friends came, which is the reason we are really here, is to hang out with our Cub Scout pack. So they're all setting up their tents right now, and we are having some lunch, and we'll just keep trucking. But we made it, we're good. And yes, the fresh air is helping me feel better, which is fantastic. So, all right, let's go enjoy the day. All right, lunch is over. The kids are just playing, having a good time. Everybody's getting settled, and then we're about to head out for a hike, do a little exploring. Okay, so we just got back from our hike. It was super fun. We only got lost a little bit, but that's totally okay. So, as you can see, we're not in a tent. We are in a camper. We borrowed a camper. I'm super stoked about that. It's gonna make this a lot easier for me tonight. So, we've got these pop-out beds over here. We've got, this is a couch where one of the kids is gonna sleep. We've got the table, and there's another bed over there on the other side. And a bathroom and stuff. So yay, good times. So we're gonna try to get settled in here for a second and keep going with our trip. Okay, so we are all set up. we've got all the beds made up for the kids. The two little ones are gonna be back there, and my oldest is gonna be out here in the main room with the dog. And then my husband and I can be back on this one. So we're good to go. I think we're starting to think about dinner now, even though it's a little bit early, but I don't know. For now, the kids are having fun exploring the camper, and then we'll head back out with our friends here in a second. Okay, so we've just been kind of hanging out, chilling, visiting family, hanging out with the friends, and now it's evening, early evening, and we're finally ready to get started on dinner. Okay, so we are back here in the camper, and dinner and s'mores and all the fun are done. So we're just kind of getting ready for bed, and that'll be it for today. So I'll see you in a few moments when it is tomorrow. All right, so it is morning now. We have cleared out of the camper, and that has gone home. My husband took that one home. So now we're just kind of hanging out. We're over at the tent campsite with our friends who camped in tents last night, and we're about to head out on a little hike around the lake before we head home. Well, so this has ended up being a hike of mostly me and my youngest, because everybody else is much farther ahead than we are, because I'm going at a 4-year-old pace, not a Cub Scout pace. But that's okay, because pregnant me is okay going at a 4-year-old's pace for sure. But it's a beautiful hike. The weather is lovely. It's like misting just a little bit. It's very cloudy out right now, and the lake is very still, not too windy. It's really lovely, nice and cool out. So we're very much enjoying this. Yeah, that's where we came. We can actually see our campsite across the lake right now. So, all right, well, hopefully we'll catch up with everybody else soon.
Why is it so funny?
Let's go. Okay, so we did catch up with our friends, and we finished our hike around the lake. Had a blast. We just hit the restrooms, and now we are ready to head home. We're just having a quick snack here, and then we are going to hit the road. Okay, so we'll see you guys a little bit later on today. Okay, so we are home. Oh my goodness. Very happy to be home, though we did have an absolute blast there at the campground. But yeah, it's good to be home, and now I've just got to I've got piles of laundry to do, and getting kids bathed, and all just the general putting away of stuff. So that is pretty much our afternoon, and I'll bring you guys along a bit here and there. And I've got my helper. I don't know if you just saw her walk by putting things away. So yeah, that's basically what's happening here. We're all a little bit exhausted. Yeah. Oh, put it out in the straw. Thank you. So yes, we are all a little bit exhausted just from in general camping, and of course you never sleep that well the first night at campouts. Let's leave those out because we'll have those with lunch. And I can't keep a train of thought while I'm trying to help her figure out where stuff goes. So I'm gonna go help her, my daughter, and get some food together for them. And it's gonna be a really late lunch. What time is it? It's all like 1:40 right now, 1:41. So a very, very late lunch. Though we had snacks right before we left the park also. So anyways, we're gonna get to that. And that's probably most of our afternoon. So let's go, let's do it. All right, so we just got a phone call that the piano that we're getting for my daughter's piano lessons is coming today. We knew that it was coming eventually. I thought this would be a few weeks. Oh my gosh, they just knocked on the door. Okay, so yes, that was them at the door, and they are bringing in the piano here in just a couple of minutes. We are so excited. I have to tell you, I'm so tired after this camping trip, but this just got me all riled up again. So anyways, we're gonna put it here on this empty wall space with our bookshelves over here, which I will eventually organize once we actually get real bookshelves there. And we've got the couch and stuff back here, so it's just gonna go there on that empty wall space. Oh, I'm so excited. It also means I get to start playing piano again, which I'm pretty stoked about that. I hope I actually do. We have a piano. How cool is this? It's actually in great shape. It's really beautiful. It's a Gordon Lafayette, I guess. I don't know that much about piano brands, if that's good or not, but it's gonna do the job. It works. There's a little bit of tuning issues that I noticed only like at the very top. Y'all hear that? And then also with the black keys. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that either. But the rest of the piano actually sounds really in tune, so we'll be able to start playing right away because those keys at the very, very top, when do we use those? I don't ever use those. We're not that fancy. We're still gonna get it tuned, but I'm just not in a huge rush because it's completely playable right now, which is awesome. So yeah, it came with some music that's already in there. I haven't looked through all the music yet. I did notice some religious music, so I'm gonna have to pull that out because it's Christian, it's not Jewish. And, but yeah, other than that, like I am so super stoked. First piano lesson is tomorrow. Yay! I don't know who's more excited about this though, me or my daughter.
I am.
My youngest is the most excited.
No.
I think everybody is really excited to have a piano. I can't say a couple things that we are going to need to get for this. I'd like to get a metronome because we don't have one of those. And I'd like to get a light because I don't know if you can see my face. It's a little shadowy. The lighting is not spectacular in this room. So I would like to get that. So there's just some better lighting in here as well. So, but yeah, other than that, I think we're doing pretty darn good. All right, I'm gonna let the kids have a turn. All right, so clearly my kids all have a style on the piano. I think that was pretty fun to watch that as a mom. Okay, so now the kids are gonna be probably playing piano for the rest of the day. Hopefully I'll get a chance to sit back down again as well. But I think that is about enough excitement for one day. So I'll go ahead and close today here, even though it's not even dinner time yet. But all we're gonna do is keep unpacking and have dinner and then hopefully early to bed. Early to bed for me at least. If anybody's staying up late, my husband can deal with that. All right, I'll see you guys in a few moments when it is tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday now, so we are on day 3 of this video. I realized the last 2 days were really long, so we may only do one more day after this, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, today is Tuesday and we are back from our camp out. As y'all know, we got back yesterday. I got super tired last night, did not finish unpacking. So I woke up early this morning, got some work done, and then have been working on, putting away laundry and finishing putting away our camping gear and things like that. The kids slowly trickled out in the morning and they all got to work right away, helping me around the house. So that's kind of what we've been up to this morning. It's about 8:30 right now. So they all actually woke up pretty early, which means they all crashed last night and went to bed early, which is nice. And so for the rest of the day, we're going to do a little bit more work together around the house here this morning. And we have a few errands that I wanted to run today. And then we're gonna go hang out with some friends this afternoon. And then we're gonna squeeze some school in there when we can. I don't know that I'm even gonna film us doing school because it's gonna be more like me telling a child, here, go work on this now, and here, go work on this now. So probably a lot of independent work today because we just have so much to do. Oh, and music lessons. We have music lessons today. So yes, so much going on, it feels like in my head. Like my to-do list today is almost all with a timestamp next to it because it's do this at this time, this appointment at this time, this is at this time, and not so much of just the empty the dishwasher, make sure all the laundry gets done, get the school done, not so much that stuff that I can do whenever I want. So not my favorite kind of day when there's all things that have to be done at a certain time, but that's totally okay. Tomorrow, the calendar is literally empty, so that'll be nice. But today there are things that need to get done. Okay, and with that, we're gonna get to them. All right, so we are headed off to run an errand now. We are squeezing this in here between cleaning up the house and music lessons because I just don't see when we'll have time to do it any other time today. So yeah, we're off to Target to get rain boots for the kids and maybe a couple of other things. I don't really know because I've honestly not been to Target in literally years. For sure the entire time of the pandemic, I have not been to Target. And before that, I don't know either because Target's not really my thing. I'd rather go to IKEA, but they don't sell rain boots at IKEA. So we're going to Target today. So that's what we're doing. You guys, Target is amazing. I need everything. Okay, we are done in Target. We were in and out of there probably in record time, about 30 minutes. And that was just really kind of perusing the entire store as well. So we got the rain boots, so that's good. And we went over to the grocery section and checked out there. They carry the gluten-free donuts that we like. So we picked up a few gluten-free treats there and a couple other things that I just haven't seen at other grocery stores. So that was fun. And now we're heading home. Okay, music lessons, pack a picnic, head to the park. But it's gonna be cold, you guys. Oh my gosh, cold front must be coming through as I speak to you because it was colder when we left the grocery store, Target, whatever, I bought food. It was colder when we left Target than it was when we got here. Okay, so we gotta bundle up. All right, let's do this. Okay, so we are home. Music lessons are finished. I'm getting started on lunches back here behind me, and then we are gonna head out to the park. Okay, so we are out at the meadow right now. The kids are running around having a blast with their friends. I'm over here chatting with my friends, but I stepped over here just to give you guys a quick update on how our day is going. So yeah, we came out, we had our picnic, they played on the playground, and then we walked out here to the meadow. So that's basically what's going on now. The kids are thrilled that they have the rain boots because as y'all saw, they got to walk through the puddles and stuff. So that's pretty much it. I don't even I can hardly even see my kids right now because they're like way off in this meadow, but they're having so much fun. And that's all that matters. And it got cold. It's still really cold, but that's okay. So I'll probably check back with you guys later on this evening when we get home. Okay, and we are back home, and I'm very glad to be in our warm house, get my sweater back on, and I'm just gonna start fixing the kids some dinner right now, and then who knows, probably early to bed. It's about 5 o'clock right now, so we had, what, about 4 hours or so outside. Practice what he taught you. My daughter came home and was like, I want to be the last one in the bathtub. I want to practice the piano. So she's out there doing what he taught her and then sometimes going off on her own, but that's okay. The boys are in the different bathtubs taking baths. So yeah, I've got the bath water running there and we'll get everybody cleaned up and ready for bed, and hopefully we'll just have a nice relaxing evening together. And so with that, I will close today and check back with you all in a few moments when it is tomorrow. Hello and good morning. It is another day and I am back. This will be the final day of this week in the life because this video is getting pretty long already. But I'm here and we're filming. Okay, so it's Wednesday now and today is a solid home day. We are not going anywhere. A, because there is nowhere that we have to go, and B, because I'm pretty sure the roads are icy. The only vehicles that I've seen driving by the house today are like big trucks that are driving like 4 miles an hour, and cars that I've seen driving by are like covered in ice because they've been parked outside. And it definitely rained and there was sleet last night. There's ice all over like on the patio and the walkway, and like our bird bath froze, like things like that. So we're not going anywhere. Today is a curl up with a blanket, drink hot chocolate, read a good book kind of a day, and that is our plan. Speaking of plans, not a whole lot of plans today. Gonna keep cleaning the house and putting laundry away and things like that. I feel like the laundry is just ridiculous today, probably because we were out of town earlier this week and there was like 3 days in a row where I did not do any laundry at all. And then, yeah, it gets a little out of control quickly when you've got this many people in a house, but that's okay. And I know we want to do some school today, and of course we'll be eating food and things like that, but I think we're just going to keep everything pretty basic and simple as much as possible. So that's kind of what's happening here, and I'll take you guys along and we'll just see how this day goes. Okay, we just enjoyed a little second breakfast situation there with some egg sandwiches, and now we're ready to dive into some school. Okay, so formal lessons are done for the day. It was actually a really fun day. I enjoyed it. I love when things get a little interactive, like how we looped in the painting with the history there. Off camera, we did some science and Judaics and stuff like that also. And yeah, just had a really good little school day there. So now the kids are just kind of playing and relaxing. Because we had that second breakfast, nobody's really hungry for lunch, even though it's well past lunchtime. So we'll probably just, maybe I'll make like a really early dinner or something, and we'll have like some snack plates in the middle of whenever they get hungry. So that's kind of what's going on here. I'm gonna get to some work on some things that I need to get done here around the house. Some more laundry, like I said, and things like that. So I don't know. That's where we're at right now. Oh, and we're about to get some more snow flurries. There were a little bit of snow flurries earlier while we were having second breakfast. According to the weather forecast, here in about a minute, we should see some more snow flurries. It wasn't supposed to start snowing until tomorrow, but it looks like it might be snowing today. So I don't know, I guess we'll just see what happens, but it's incredibly cold and dreary and super miserable outside, but we're keeping things warm and cozy here inside. So, like I said, the kids are just kind of on their own right now. There's some audiobooks going, a jigsaw puzzle, and a bunch of box forts. So their education continues. Alrighty folks, and with that one, I think we are calling this one a day. We spent the rest of the afternoon just working together on cleaning up around the house, and the kids played outside a whole lot, which was super fun. And then I filmed a video, which y'all will see last week, about hair covering. I'll link to that in the description box below for you, just in case you missed that. It's about how I tie my headscarves and where I buy my scarves. And at this current moment, I have got some teriyaki salmon sitting on my counter waiting for the oven to heat up so I can put that in the oven. Such a simple dinner. I love it. And it's something that the whole family enjoys as well. So I'm gonna make some rice to go along with that here in a second. So anyways, that is what is happening here, and that's pretty much the end of our day. It's still cold, it's still gross, and my city is shutting down already for tomorrow. So we are anticipating snow again. So that'll be fun. And yeah, that's about it for here for now. So that is the close of this day and the close of this week in the life video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. That helps my channel out a lot. Please drop me a comment below. Let me know how your week has been going so far. I would love to get that conversation going with you. And last but not least, please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would really love to see you here again. All right, you guys are all my favorites because you stayed until the very end. Thank you for that. All right, I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. And according to the weather forecast, here in about like a minute, it should start. And last but not least, please be sure to subscribe.